Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. Today, I am going to be telling you about our trip in Vegas, or one of the things we did on our trip in Vegas. We were browsing the interweb trying to find something to do one evening during Corona time and stumbled upon this kick butt helicopter ride. This right here is the helicopter that you're going to be riding in. It gives you some information about the helicopter. They have a bunch of them in the fleet. There was at least like 7 of them going the night we were going, but they were all identical to this one right here that's in the lobby. Little placard right here explains it is a Airbus. It is a really comfortable helicopter. There was nothing abnormal to it, or scary, I should say. These are the tours that this helicopter place provides. They go to the Grand Canyon, not just here in Vegas, or do the roundabout in Vegas at nighttime like we did right here. And you can see there's some little shops you could browse through, get some memorabilia, get some stuff from like the natives around the area. Just some cool stuff that you could browse while you're waiting. After you're all said and done with the tour, you'll see right here the helicopters pull up right in front of the terminal, and you get to stand in front of the helicopter and get a cool picture with your significant other. So that's something that is one of the lasting things out of the trip, was that end thing. We'll go over that when we get there in this video, but just the whole experience itself was really cool. Walking around the lobby right here, you're getting a little bit of like, let's say your stomach in knots, because I've never been on a helicopter. Well, not to lie, actually, this is the 3rd time I've been on a helicopter, but for some reason I get the knots in my stomach every time. Before you board the helicopter, your pilot comes up, introduces himself, gives you some knowledge about him, and some of the safety features of the helicopter, and just how to get on the helicopter safely. Calms your nerves a little bit, and gives you a little once-over about the trip that we're going to be going on. When you first get in the helicopter, he gives you an opportunity to take some selfies before he gets into more of a serious mode. You can see this one right here. It was one of the best pictures we got out of the whole trip, and super happy, and hopefully you get to take this picture as well. You can see before you take off as well, all around you got helicopters, the cool controls. The pilot tells you a little bit about it. If you get lucky enough to sit in the front, they ask you to not put your flash on and stuff, but the person that was in front of us this time was a pain in the butt and kept using the flash. But anyway, getting back to it, when the helicopter ramps up and it starts getting going, the feeling is incredible, especially this one. This is the biggest helicopter we've been in, and it's such a rush when you start just feeling the power this thing gives out. The helicopter ride doesn't just get going from a start. You'll lift up off the ground a little bit and taxi over down the runway, and there'll be a few helicopters in front of you and behind you. You'll follow each other and just get down the runway. You're going to be sitting in like a neutral position for a minute. You get some cool sights, you get to see how the runway works and all the little paths that the lights take these helicopters and planes on. So that's pretty cool too. It's not just being in the helicopter. Now, we found this tour online, like I said in the beginning, and it wasn't that expensive. It was under $100 per person. So if you give them a call, tell them that Scotty's Hobby sent you, and you might get a little bit of a discount. Like I said, I believe the original price was a little bit over like 120-ish, and then we told them we saw them online, and we booked through Mavericks themselves, and they gave us that discounted price. After you're sitting idle for a little bit over on the side, then the ride gets going. You run down the runway. When you start coming up off the ground and raising in altitude, you'll feel it push you in the seat. Really cool feeling. So really, this is the best bang for your buck helicopter ride I've ever been on, and you're probably going to be able to go on. So if you're in Vegas and you have the opportunity to do this, do it while you can. Drive on down there. This whole thing takes like an hour if you're lucky, and the terminal's not too packed. But look at these spectacular views. You can see we fly all the way up the strip. We go around the Space Needle. What the heck is that thing called? The High Roller? No, that was the Ferris wheel we go around in just a minute right here on the left. This is the view from the High Roller. After you go around the stratosphere, that's what it is. And back, you can see right there, there's the helicopter far out there. Nice little red blinking light. But you get to see the High Roller Ferris wheel. And if you get the opportunity to as well, go on that High Roller. It is pretty dope. I am going to hopefully make a video on that too. You can see right there, I had to look over somebody, but the Ferris wheel was over on the left. And now we're going to fly back down the strip, and over on the right, we're flying over the new Raider Stadium. A couple of years ago, we came to Vegas and they were building it. We wanted to do this tour, but this time when we came, the stadium was done and it looks super cool, just as cool as it does from outside. It looks like it's fake, that it's just something. I don't know, it's nuts. So come do this trip. If you call them, make sure you tell them Scotty's Hobby sent you. If you do go, make sure you comment below with when you went and what you liked about it. We're going to go ahead and finish this one off though. After you pass the new stadium, it's more so getting back to the helicopter terminal and getting on with your night, and hopefully getting some cool pictures with the helicopter like we got, like I showed you in the beginning. That's when you get the opportunity to take those pictures, is when this is all done. You can see taxiing down the runway. You're about 50. Coming down the runway, you get to pass Maverick's terminal, and you get to see, or you get another cool photo opportunity. So make sure you have your phone ready when you're coming back in. If you're sitting on the right side of the helicopter, that is, this is going to be going out when you're coming in. Here when you land, this is when you get the opportunity to take the cool selfie or picture with the helicopter and hopefully the pilot in the back. Hopefully this cool video review or just helicopter thing helps you go on this trip. If it does, make sure you comment below when you went, how you liked it, anything that could have been different. So check out one of these videos, and I'll see you on the next hopefully helpful video. Thanks for watching.